Welcome back, everybody, and happy Mother's Day to all you fangirl mothers. I hope you guys are enjoying Mother's Day, because this should be posted on Mother's Day. Although I didn't take my mom to the comic book store with me today, I was able to go to a store that's unfortunately closing. I can't say that right. Unfortunately closing, and everything was 50% off, and a lot of dollar books, and I only spent $15. I spent $15, and that's what, 30 books. So this is my super comic book store sale haul, if that makes sense. And thank you guys for listening and checking. I say listening because I have a podcast, for checking me out. And if you want to check the podcast, you can go to Spreaker.com and type in the 5x5, or you can go to my blog, theblurredhq.blogspot.com, and you can hear all the past shows and all the geeky nerd comic book shows that I do there. But this is my YouTube channel, The Blurred HQ, where you can see visually what I'm talking about on the podcast. So here we go with my comic book sale store super haul. First was something I've never seen before. Amazing Adventures, the original XMen. Of course, it's another retelling of the story. I like the cover because it had the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. There is Toad, Mastermind, of course Magneto, the Scarlet Witch, and Pietro Quicksilver, which both will be in the movie coming up here in a few weeks. Not even a few weeks, a couple of weeks, for X-Men Days of Future Past. And it was from 1980. I checked out the date. It was from 1980. So that book is, 34 years old. So I probably won't read it, but it is something I wanted to have. And then I've been trying, through this sale, hopefully I will get some collections completed. And I've had this Magic run, the 4 issues before. I don't know what happened to them. I either messed them up and threw them away, because there was a time in my comic book collecting life where I was done and I didn't have a lot of space. eBay wasn't as prevalent as it is now, and I just got rid of a lot of stuff. Gave them away or threw them away. So I'm trying to get that. So I need 1, 2, and 3 of the Magic series. And then a few... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even know what I picked up today. I have one. So I don't need one. There it is. I have one. Remember this? When Peter Rasputin's, Colossus' little sister, gets taken by Belasco, and in the other realm where Kitty Pryde is really like a cat, and Storm is more of a sorceress. What else? And they're raising Ileana to be the Dark Child, which she obviously she did for a while. She had the Soul Sword, and I always was curious about the Soul Sword. Didn't know a lot about it. I know at one point she had hid it inside of Kitty Pryde, which is her best friend. But remember, she had Ileana at one point had the legacy virus, and she died, and then she came back. You know how none of the X-Men ever really die. So that was 1. I showed you 4, and this is 3. So I need 2. And then I also got, I'm trying to get this, because I've had this at one point before too, was the Phoenix End-Song story. This was a 5-part story. So this is when after Jean Grey died and new X-Men, I believe, for the fourth time, the Phoenix brings her back and tries to start all over again because she loves Scott, when Scott was with Emma Frost at this point. But that's number 2 of 5. There's 5 of 5 And I think that, well, that's another series. So I need, that's 2 and 5. So I need 1, 3, and 4. So hopefully I'll find that soon. And then we have Phoenix War Song, which this takes place after Phoenix End Song, where the Stepford Cuckoos, or the Cuckoos, Emma Frost, I guess they were clones at some point. Weapon X or Weapon Plus clones, like Wolverine. I've read a couple of these tonight, so that's 1 of 5. There's the 2 of 5, and then 3 of 5, 4 of 5. So I need 5 of 5. So that's almost complete. So I'm going to finish up that series. And then something I asked actually the comic book store owner about today, which I'm reading some stuff about this and really don't know too much about it, but I wanted to read it. American Vampire. Never read this book. It's a Vertigo book, DC. Don't know anything about it. I don't know if I want to pick up another vampire title in my everyday or weekly reading. I am going to start V Wars. If you've seen the video that's before this one, I picked up a V Wars issue, and also I didn't get it. I didn't get it on. It was damaged. I didn't get it. I did get it on Free Comic Book Day. I had the V Wars contribution to Free Comic Book Day, and all these books 50 cents. The one Magic was a quarter, so I got that. What's that? 12.50, 12 cents, 12.5 cents. Well, that's American Vampire, so I'm not sure I want to check it out, but I'm going to read it and see if I like the story, so then I may pick it up. Then I picked up a couple of Batman titles, which I'm giving these away. Batman Gotham Knights. Don't know anything about it. As a part 1 of 4, so we'll see. And then Batman part 1 of 4 of year 3. And it has, I think, Dick Grayson on the front, and Nightwing, and also Batman on the cover as well. And then I'm really, really getting good at trying to complete my series. I've been collecting the Firestorm series, if you guys remember the New 52 Firestorm. And Firestorm shows up in the first issue of Future's End, if you guys remember that. If you picked up Future's End this week. But I did get, which the Zero came out after the run, I believe. But that was Firestorm 0. I have 16, 17. Teen Titans are in this one. There's Red Robin, and then Kid Flash. Number 18. 19 with Killer Frost on front, and 20. I like the Firestorm story. I think there's 21 issues total, so I have 0. So I think I only need number 5, 9, and 10, I think. Then I finished up with some variant copies of Astonishing X-Men 7. We'll do it this way. 17. Which Wolverine on the front, and 19, and these were the Josh Whedon and Cassidy run on Astonishing X-Men. Also got Astonishing X-Men Exogenesis, Xenogenesis, I don't know. You guys can tell me. So got that as well. So I'm going to read this. I love this cover. This cover is hot. It's really, 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 really hot. Although the White Queen's breasts are probably too big, but the artwork is crazy. But I'm excited to read that story. Got another copy to replace my ruined copy of Young Avengers number 3. I remember a few weeks ago I ordered some stuff off of eBay, which was Young Avengers 1 through 5, and several of them were damaged. So I'm working on replacing all those copies. I should have went out there first, actually, instead of ordering eBay. But I forget about the comic book store sometimes because it's not on my part of town. And I've had this book before. I couldn't tell you what happened to it, and I can't even remember the story. But I loved the foil cover. Remember, they was really doing a lot of foil covers back in like 2000, 2001, maybe 2002. This is XMen Crime that has Bishop and Storm. And I'm sure it's probably a wraparound cover. But I'm gonna check that out because you can see right there. There's Angel's Archangel's wing, and maybe there's Gambit right there. And then I finished up with another series that I'm trying to. Oh, I have something else that I'm trying to complete, which is Firestar. I always loved Firestar. I've liked Firestar since Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Remember that in the 80s? Watched it every week. And it was 1 and 2. So I need 3 and 4, which I don't think I grabbed. It's totally possible that I did, but I didn't. And then lastly, I got 4 books from the Final Crisis series. Don't know too much about the continuity or how it all worked, but this Final Crisis was Rage of the Red Lanterns, and it has Sinestro on front. This has Batman, Wonder Woman, and a Superman emblem on front. This is the Grant Morrison and J.G. Jones run, 1 of 7. So like I said, I don't know anything. This is kind of damaged though, but it was 50 cents. And then there was Revelations, which was 5 of 5. And last one has a really sick picture of the Huntress on front, which is the 4th out of 5 of the Revelations arc. So that was my super comic book store sale haul. I'm probably going to hit that place up a couple more times because they're closing on the 15th. There was empty long boxes. He says he's going to restock some stuff, so I probably need to go out there maybe twice a week, not just to see if they have some things. But I was prepared. I wrote a lot of stuff down that I wanted, so I was able to get a good amount of what I wanted. So we'll see. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time.